My best friend made me her pseudo-boyfriend while her real boyfriend exists. I fell in love with her. Now I'm watching everything fall apart. My best friend has a boyfriend of 5 years, but for the past 4 months, I've been the one she calls at midnight. I'm the one she texts when she wakes up. I'm the one she cries to, laughs with, and leans on when her relationship gets hard. She made me her boyfriend in every way except the one that counts, and now I'm in love with her. And I'm terrified that what's happening is going to destroy the one thing I actually had, the friendship. Her name is Remy. We've been friends for 6 years. She and her boyfriend Corey have been together for 5. For most of that time, I knew my lane. Remy and I hung out in groups. She'd invite me to things where Corey was there. The boundaries were clear. Then 4 months ago, they hit a rough patch. She said they'd been fighting, that he was emotionally distant. She started calling me more. At first it was once a week, then every other day, then every night. The calls got longer, an hour, 2 hours. She told me things about her childhood she'd never shared. She told me about her fears and insecurities. She told me I was the only person who actually listened. I listened because I cared, and then I started caring too much. She began texting me good morning. She'd send me songs and say, "This reminded me of you." She'd show up at my apartment with takeout, and we'd watch movies on my couch, and she'd fall asleep with her head on my shoulder. She'd hold my hand during sad scenes and not let go when the movie ended. She told me she felt safe with me, that I made her feel seen, that she didn't have to perform around me the way she did with Corey. Every word pulled me deeper, but Corey still existed. He was still her boyfriend. She still went home to him. She still posted photos with him. She still said, "I love him. I just don't know if he loves me the same way right now." I became the version of a boyfriend that gets all the emotional weight and none of the clarity. I got the late night calls, but not the commitment. I got the vulnerability, but not the label. I got the hand holding and the head on my shoulder, but not the conversation about what any of it meant. Last month I tried to bring it up. We were on my couch after another movie. She was leaning against me. I said, "Can I ask you something? Anything. What are we doing?" She looked at me. "What do you mean? You call me every night. You text me every morning. You fall asleep on my couch. You hold my hand. What is this?" She pulled away slightly. "You're my best friend. I know, but this doesn't feel like just friendship anymore." She went quiet. Then she said, "I'm going through a hard time. You're helping me get through it. I didn't mean to make it confusing. It's not confusing. I know exactly what this is. I just don't know if you do." She left that night without finishing the movie. She didn't text me good morning the next day. She didn't call that night. 3 days of silence. Then she showed up at my door with coffee and said, "I missed you," and everything reset. She didn't address what I said. She didn't acknowledge the conversation. She just came back and resumed the exact same pattern as if the question had never been asked. That's when I realized I was in love with her. Not the comfortable kind. The kind that sits in your stomach like a rock because you know it's not going anywhere. I'm in love with a woman who uses me as a stand-in for the relationship she's not getting. And the worst part is she doesn't know she's doing it. Or maybe she does and can't admit it. Either way, I'm the one paying for it. Corey doesn't know. He has no idea that his girlfriend calls me every night, that she texts me things she should be texting him, that she sleeps on my couch more than she sleeps in their bed some weeks. He thinks I'm just her friend. I am her friend. That's the problem. Last week, Remy told me she and Corey had a good conversation, that they're trying to work things out. She said she thinks they're going to be okay. She said it with relief in her voice, and I felt something I'm not proud of. I felt disappointed, because if they fix it, I lose whatever this is. And if they don't fix it, I still might not get what I want. There's no version of this that ends with me getting the thing I actually feel. I'm either the guy who helped her through a rough patch and gets quietly phased out when things improve, or I'm the guy who confesses and loses the friendship entirely. Both options end the same way. With me sitting on my couch alone after a movie nobody's watching. I haven't told her I love her. I don't think I will. Not because I'm scared, because I know what it would do. It would force a decision she's not ready to make. It would end a friendship that took 6 years to build, and it would make me the person who couldn't keep things uncomplicated. I should have set the boundary at the first midnight call. I should have said, "Talk to Corey, not me." I should have recognized that being needed isn't the same as being chosen, but I didn't. And now I'm here, watching a friendship I love turn into something it was never meant to be. The couch still has the indent from where she sits. The mug she uses is still in the cabinet. The playlist she made me is still on my phone. I listen to it on the way to work. Every song sounds like a question I'm afraid to answer.